Hey everybody, welcome back to some more Payday 2. So, anyone doesn't know the way we do this, I'm going to make this go to friends only. Everybody, just scroll down to the description, add me to your friends list, and then you can just join in and play with me. And I think we're doing, you stay in for 2 days of heists, and then you drop out and let other people in, and we'll start to like cycle people through. If we run out of people who want to play, who are watching, because we probably don't have a ton of people, just because I haven't streamed Payday 2 in a really long time, either than last week. Boom. Alright, first come, first serve, join on in. So we're doing Brooklyn Bank, which I did in a crime spree a few days ago, I think, but I've never done like the proper heist version, so I don't know like the song for it or anything. Alright, who do we have? We got Witch Doctor, Zandak, and Army Monkey, so I think we'll be fine. Actually, Witch Doctor's a lower level than I thought. I could have sworn he was one of the people who are like high up in infamy. Drink a bottle of vodka. The alcohol will kill the infection and numb the pain at the same time. I don't know. The only vodka I've ever had didn't taste that special. It was kinda lame. Not that into it. I like tequila. And whiskey. And wine. I like a lot. But, I only ever had one vodka, and it was kinda lame. Anyway, so they just did that patch where, they replaced this one with high value target. This used to be a silencer damage skill. So I did change my player dozer build a little bit because of that, because I used to go into those silencer skills entirely for that. And now I don't, because that's not a thing anymore. I can get silencer skills that increase accuracy and stuff, but not damage, so yeah. Will you confirm me? I sent a friend request earlier. Yeah, I added you. I don't have anyone right now that are outstanding ones. Anyway. Vodka would burn that open lip. It doesn't matter if it burns, I salt it like 3 times a day anyway. Right. So, player dozer build had to change very slightly because of that. We're doing Mayhem, Brooklyn Bank, which I am not very experienced with. I think I've done it once. So we're gonna give this one a try. And sorry, who on this team has Inspire? The Charger says, I only have 18 hours played. Don't expect me to be best. For some reason I had it in my head that you're one of the people who played it all the time. Whatever, we'll have fun. Army Monkey has Inspire, Zandak, Witch Doctor, either of you have Inspire? Because I like to always have 2 people in the party with Inspire, so if we're lacking a person with Inspire, I can take it. Heal Obama. I don't, but I can be a second one? No, it's okay, I'll take care of it. You guys do whatever you're comfortable with, I'll switch to my medic. So I built up a Heather submachine gun recently, because the micro Uzi seems to have changed how it worked. The micro Uzi used to be a great sidearm for a medic. Yeah, it's not as good as it used to be, so the Heather submachine gun is pretty good. I think I'm happy with that. Drinking never really appealed to you? See, I am the opposite of most people when it comes to drinking. Alright, I'll be ready to start the heist whenever Zandak's done with the skills. I don't enjoy being drunk, so I just don't get drunk. If I feel like I'm starting to get tipsy, I just stop drinking. I don't really enjoy being drunk, but I enjoy the taste of hard liquor. So I have a little bit, and I enjoy the taste, and then if I'm starting to get drunk at all, I just stop. Do we need a saw? No. We're fine without it. I'm actually all prepped up. Yeah, usually people kind of get ready to try and join in, because people fight for it pretty fast. Don't get drunk due to bad liver? Oh, I didn't know you have a bad liver. I'm sorry to hear that. Alright, looks like everybody's ready. Let's jump on in to first heist of the day. I did start the local recording, right? I just want to double check. I did, okay. Just making sure. Because I don't think... You know, I forgot it once before, and that sucked, because the audio is not nearly as good on the YouTube version. Actually, the quality especially is not as good on the YouTube version if I don't do that. Oops, buy all that. Alright, I'm gonna be a little bit careful. So, with this medic build, this is a bit of a trial build. I haven't gone really hardcore on, how do I put it? I haven't hardcore tested this build like I would have in the past, so it's very much a work in progress. I'm probably gonna have to shuffle things around a lot. Somewhat in the loadout, like Concussion Grenade. I don't really know how good this is yet. I'm mostly testing it. And my perk deck probably should be Grinder, but I'm giving Gambler some tries. I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's a fun build, although, or it's a fun perk deck, although it's definitely not like top tier. It's not like Anarchist and Grinder, which are ridiculous. Heather Submachine Gun, I definitely need to test more SMGs as a secondary for this specific build. But the Heather Submachine Gun, I'm pretty happy with so far. But I definitely need to test some more. And my M1014 HE rounds. This is a very specific utilitarian medic gun I would bring. There might be a better shotgun now for this. The Predator might actually be a good candidate for this as well. I made this gun a long time ago. HE rounds I'm not a big fan of. It's really, really good at wasting the team's ammo while getting not very much done. However, on very high difficulties, on a build that doesn't have weapon skills in the first place, having a fairly accurate shotgun with that's decently ammo efficient for a shotgun with HE rounds is actually nice to pull out every once in a while. Because if a room gets really, really bad, you can fire it at the floor a few times and get everyone to stumble and fall over and give yourself that necessary little bit of time to do a little bit of damage control and get people back on their feet. Less important now that Inspire works in a less ridiculous way, because Inspire used to be, it was a random chance every time you hit F, and that time could have been really precious to save you. But it's still got some utility, especially because you can use it to deplate a dozer, which, it's still decently useful to be able to deplate a dozer entirely, because on a very high difficulties, a skull dozer could wipe a whole team if it catches you off guard. So, there's a lot of stuff. But if it was literally for just for deplating dozers, I wouldn't take it. Because I'm a big proponent of, if you're taking a gun to fight literally one kind of enemy, don't take the gun. It's a bad decision. Because that's something you should solve as a player, not solve in your loadout. If you're solving a problem that you could be solving as a player with your playstyle by amending your loadout, you're keeping yourself from getting better at the game. And you're handicapping your team because you're usually taking a less ammo-efficient weapon, which means more of the ammo pickups or more of the ammo bags are going to you when it could be going to the people who are more versatile than you. Anyway, yeah. You should take guns that take out two types of enemy. Not necessarily. There's wiggle room on that, though. Like, Zandak there has Judge. I don't know what kind of rounds are on it or anything. It might be HE rounds. That's a popular pick, is Judge with the HE rounds, which I still think. Judge is a great gun, but with HE rounds, it's really a bad idea. People like it because it does a lot of damage and is group damage. It breeds bad habits because it makes you feel like you don't need to aim, and thus you'll get actively worse at aiming, especially with Snap Judgment, which is important. Also, it's horrifically bad on ammo for the team. Judge already is not great on ammo for the team, but it's a bit of a trade-off for otherwise being a good gun. With HE rounds, though, it is really bad on group ammo. And I suspect that sniper might be the Thanatos. There are a few snipers I don't recognize, so I'm not sure if that's the Thanatos. Unless the Thanatos has been drastically changed. The Thanatos is a terrible weapon. It's the most inefficient weapon in the game, I believe. It's pretty much just taken so you can one-shot dozers, which there are 1,000 other ways you could be killing dozers that isn't wasting everyone's ammo and wasting one of your slots. So, yeah, there are fucking problems with that. Again, unless it's been drastically changed, which I don't know. That is a Thanatos? Okay, if that's a Thanatos and the HE rounds Judge, those are two of the worst weapons I could possibly imagine someone picking as a combo. Because you will hog the entire team's ammo. But just ready up, let's just get the heist going. I'm sure we'll be fine. But yeah, Thanatos, like, I compare that to, like, what if you were playing Final Fantasy, and every time you ran into a random mob, instead of having your warrior just kill dudes who could like 1 or 2 shot them with his sword, you just cast your strongest fire spell every time. You're gonna run out of MP. That's, you know, it's wasted potential on your damage. Yeah, you're hitting 1,000 damage, but you could have killed him with 100 and taken a gun that was more efficient, you know? Sorry, my streams are like this. Because I used to run a whole show dedicated to teaching people how to improve at Payday 2. So a big, I guess it's a selling point of these streams, is I'm teaching people how to be a better Payday 2 player as I do it. And then you get to watch me be a really bad Payday 2 player because I'm focused more on the chat and education than I am actually doing the heist. But I'm really new to this heist, so you guys might need to show me the ropes a little bit. This is only my 2nd time doing this heist. Come on, cop buddy, cop buddy, cop buddy. Yeah! You surrender. Where is he? Oh, he's over here. Yay! Cop buddy! Bronco cop. How dare you ramble on your own streams, right? I haven't given myself permission. I don't have Parmesan to ramble, guys. Well, that is... Oh. Okay. Oh, there he is. I guess well, you walked right in the way of that. I was gonna say, oh, I thought I heard a cloaker. No, I definitely heard a cloaker. I'm liking the submachine gun so far, but I definitely need to test more other submachine guns, right? I should be crouching. That increases my dodge quite a bit. Come on. Yeah. I like how many more people you can get surrendering than it used to be. Yeah, I enjoy this build. And I enjoy how many people you can get to cuff themselves now. Like, I actually have like an army of dudes cuffing themselves, and it's really worth it for that healing and everything. You'll notice I try to get a feel for how many shots it actually takes to kill one of these guys. I don't want to be shooting more than I have to. It's really important, even on a gun that reloads as fast as this, you don't want to be reloading when you don't need to be, or get caught with your pants down reloading when you shouldn't be. Thank you. Even with a fairly ammo-efficient weapon like this one, which is pretty good on ammo efficiency for an SMG, which tend to not be great about that. SMGs are kind of a last resort gun, I find. SMGs are a great sidearm for if you have no other weapon skills, which I don't typically recommend, but sometimes for certain builds, you just can't afford to take a decent weapon skill, which would be like heavily focusing on pistols, shotguns, or now, you can actually have proper sniper builds, which is pretty interesting. I want to look more into that and see just how valuable it is. You'll notice I'm not really pulling out the other gun here. Part of that is I don't want to accidentally go get a bunch of civilian kills and massively ramp up the spawn rate of Special SWAT, because that could really fuck over my team. It's actually a nice thing about bringing, wow, I really shat the bed on aiming there. It's one of the nice things about bringing the more specialized types of grenades. Ah, I killed a hostage. Not a civilian, at least. It's one of the nice things about bringing the specialized grenades, like a concussion one. You don't really need to worry about collateral. Now, I actually don't know if I can kill my own allies with, or sorry, blind my own allies with it. So that's something I've got to learn, because I haven't really dabbled with it. But all I know is obviously I can't kill my own guys with a non-lethal weapon. Or at least I would hope not. You guys up there doing that? Army Monkey's up there and Xandak's up there, but no one's... At least I don't see a saw up there. I don't know, maybe it just doesn't have the outline. There must be a way to get up there from outside, because I know there's a stairwell in the back, but I can't reach that. Sorry, I'm not really reading the chat right now, mostly due to I gotta pay attention. I do try and glance over and look for questions and stuff every once in a while, though. I'd love to have a chat liaison in right now. However, I don't have that set up at the moment. Oh, shit. I gotcha. There you go. Oh, what? Witch Doctor's down too. You know what? I'm gonna get up here. I don't know what's going on up here, but it looks like you guys need some help. Did I have the cutter the whole time? Have they been telling me that in-game? Mah-Dry, get your ass up here. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. The whole chat's probably been yelling at me. I'm surprised they only messaged in the chat twice for that, considering I probably just held up the mission by a 5 whole minutes. That's what happens when it's my second time ever doing the heist, I guess. Well, you know what? I don't know how well they're pushing back there, so I'll deal with it. I wish I could see the kill count right now, but that was part of my old overlay thing I don't have. The HUD I didn't have. Dry being shit, drank. I don't know if that counts as me being shit. I guess I should have read the in-game chat, but it disappears so fast. A lot of guys surrendering. Is one in here? Sorry, it's hard to tell. I hate this color scheme for the mayhem and up enemies. That's weird. It's very hard to spot people through that. Like with the F button, they just weren't. I was hitting F. Nope. So you'll notice one thing with this build is I'm very intentionally running over where people used to be, even though my ammo is not that bad. I got Gambler, so when I pick up ammo, I also give some to my whole team, as well as some health. Where was that? Sorry, I don't know the sniper positions on this map yet. This is not the best gun for taking out snipers, but I'm able to if it's not super, super far. Alright, you guys can handle that up there, so I'm gonna just drop back down here. I feel like I've adapted to Mayhem difficulty decently. It was a little weird getting a feel for when I can and can't kill. Alright, they got it. Alright, yep, and then we have to go get this, which is in some random dumpster or something over here. Nope. Oh, that's an invisible wall. Well, that actually timed out pretty well. Nope. Yeah, that actually timed out pretty well. They got it? They got it. I don't need to get any, do I? Oh, I do, okay. Mam's the new Death Wish, so it's fun. Well, no, there is still Death Wish. This is way easier than old Death Wish. Isn't new Death Wish harder? I'm pretty sure that new Death Wish is harder than old Death Wish. And Mayhem is easier than old Death Wish, because this is definitely easier than old Death Wish. I know they made Overkill easier too, which I think was a bad decision. I thought Overkill was like a really good difficulty for players, but there was too much of a gap between old Overkill and old Death Wish. I will say that. I'm happy they added Mayhem. There we go. We got that open. Perfect. Come on. Right, I should have been... Oh, shit. See, that was my fuck up right there. Thanks for the save. I didn't check my flank. That was just stupid of me. Dozer's around that corner. There we go. Okay, apparently I still have 2 guys. I do wish I had an easily visible counter to say how many dudes I had following me. Like cop buddies. That'd be really useful. Wow, I can't believe he didn't surrender. I don't know whose cop buddy is all the way outside, but he's actually putting in some work. Is the general preferred melee weapon to take, or is everything just fine? There are a lot of crap ones. Melee is a bit of a shit show in this game. Not that it's not useful, it can be, depending on your skills, but it's not well developed. There are certain ones that are good at certain things. All that matters are like, what one does the most damage on an uncharged swing? The buzzer is a taser, that one's good. What one has like best knockdown, I guess. And certain damage thresholds, you know, what'll knock down a thing. so that you can easily make them surrender on a specific difficulty. Little things like that, but really, the vast majority of the melee weapons aren't going to ever be used. There's like 3 or 4 you ever would need to choose between. Okay, he got him. Like how easy it is to get them to surrender now, it's crazy. Oh, there's a dozer. I gotta be a little more careful. Hey, wow, he really ran in. Nope, shot that guy in the head, didn't need to. Did a taser just run past me? Well, I don't know now. So just common sense then? Pretty much, just look through them, see like what has really good damage uncharged, because you're rarely going to be charging it, because you're just gonna get shot while you charge it. Stuff like that. I'm actually running low on ammo. Oh, we have an ammo bag right here. Do I have 2 cop buddies? I don't know if 2 of these are mine or just 1. Yeah, 2 of them are mine, okay. Oh, so I'm gonna get triple surrenders right there. That'd be amazing. Who's getting ghosted? Sounds like they took care of it? Oh, nope. This is a long one. We might not have an upgraded drill. I don't know if anyone here has drill skills. I find drill skills are a lot less common than they used to be. It seems like it's rarer for people to actually bring drill skills. It used to be a must. I still consider it kind of a must, but I mean, like, not everybody needs it, obviously. You only really need 1 guy with drill skills. I guess it's because people go armor builds less, and dodge builds tend to be more of a skill investment. Because, you know, if you're going a dodge build, then you definitely need to get Sneaky Bastard, and you're probably also taking Low Blow, because if you're going for one, you may as well go for the other as well. It's very rare that you go for one and not the other, because they're both really good skills, and they require you have very specific weapons. Not necessarily specific weapons, specifically built weapons, because you need low concealment. It also makes you end up taking things you would normally take, like Inner Pocket, I believe it is, where your melee weapons have more concealment. That's pretty important, actually. Because you can squeeze some crit chance and dodge out of that, and crit chance is really good on certain builds, especially Akimbo. Akimbo can get some crazy damage output with a good crit rate. Okay, they took care of it. Sorry, I'm talking about the flashbang when I said they took care of it. Everything is nerfed bad? In reference to what? So can you get 55 or something? Yeah, nothing's bullshit anymore as far as I can tell, but I haven't been super keeping up with Payday 2 in a while, so it's possible there's something bullshit I'm unaware of. But like, Grinder is not as crazy overpowered as it used to be. Stuff like that. But you can see here, like, this is why the Thanatos is a complete waste of a weapon. Think about how much ammo, I think it's like 6 ammo is 1 bullet for a Thanatos on pickups, which is horrifically inefficient. I believe it's the most inefficient in the game that uses regular ammo pickups off the ground. So anytime you're picking up ammo, whether it be from an ammo bag or off the ground, it's using up ammo that anybody else could have been picking up. People who are getting more kills than you. Whereas the Thanatos is getting 1 kill a shot. Maybe more if you use some kind of graze build, because that's a new skill. I don't know how efficient graze is yet, because it's very new. But even then, like, look at how many kills I'm getting for how few bullets on a medic build. This build is not for killing. And then look at the Thanatos. I am my least combat efficient build right now. By far. By enormous margin. My player dozer and my, what was it? My player dozer and my akimbo builds are all way better at killing things. I'm only using one weapon here, pretty much. I only have one here that is really for general killing. The other's for stun locking for medic purposes. Because I'm supposed to be a dedicated medic. And I wish I had the old HUD that would show, like, the active body count. Because not everything is body counts, I want to point out, in Payday 2. That's another misconception people sometimes get. One is completely ignoring if they're properly pulling their weight in combat. That's a bad pitfall. But another pitfall is thinking it's all about killing. When, you know, if you're not pushing the objective at all, if no one's doing the objective, thank you on the save there. If no one's doing the objective, you're not getting anything done. So you can't have everybody just hardcore, I'm killing, you know? We're probably in Fade soon, aren't we? But I'll put it this way. If I come out of this with by far the most kills, that's not good. I shouldn't have the most kills. And that's not necessarily me playing wrong or anyone else playing wrong. It means builds need to be reworked. Either builds need to be reworked, or people need to change their play styles. That's the lesson to learn from that. Because there are certain characters, or builds rather, where they should typically have more kills. Maybe the playstyle's not suited for certain people. I'm going to deal with this. There we go. We need to all move out of here. Don't worry about getting all the bags. Just, you know, everybody grab one and we'll get out of here. Because for the most part, yeah, we'll be fine. Yeah, we're doing fine. Yeah. But again, if anybody wants any advice on their build and stuff, just hit me up with like an online tree thing of your build, and I might be a little late getting to you, but I'll try my best. All right, it looks like everybody wants to go back for the money. I don't know if they heard me or not. I don't know if everybody here is listening to the stream. But oh fuck, I'm gonna get myself killed doing this. Let me get out of there. Oh shit. Where'd he go down? Oh, right there. All right, let's do this. There we go. We're all in? We're all in. All right, how do we do? Highest body count, me. See, it shouldn't be like that. And I wonder how much of a margin there is on this. See, I hate that you still can't check everybody else's individual count. The medic shouldn't have the highest amount. I have no weapon skills of any in the entire game. I have no weapon skills. I'm using kind of a makeshift put-together last resort weapon. And I didn't even use my primary, although, again, because of this really highly specialized build, my primary really isn't for killing. If I was using it for killing, I'd have issues. You really need a better tank build? I might be able to help you with that. It also depends on... Well, I guess it depends less on what DLC people have now that the Ultimate Edition is out. Well, not everybody has that, though. Yeah. If anyone wants any advice on how I can, like, clean up your build, by all means, just hit me up, and I can help out with that. Let me catch up on notifications here, though. Thanks for following. Oh, Jesus. I don't know what it is with Twitch and people having really difficult names. I gotta save. I don't know what it is with Twitch and people having really difficult names. It's Aeon. There we go. Aeon... Is that Aeon from, like, the Discord server and everything? Because I see you a lot. I'm just gonna say Aeon. Thanks for following. Welcome to the vlog. And thanks for subscribing, Kingus, and Scythe. I'm just gonna say Scythe. I don't know if the D is supposed to be silent. D Scythe. Okay. Thanks for subscribing, guys. I really appreciate it. And I didn't level. All right. That was half an hour. Yeah, that was. Wow, that was a long ass heist. Let me just grab up another one. All right. Ooh, which one do I want to take? I feel like there's like one heist I haven't done yet. Transport downtown? You know, let's do a transport. Those ones are fast and difficult. That'd be fun. Going back to my tank inspire build. Okay, if you're going in inspire, then I'm gonna switch up my build. So this is downtown. I wouldn't mind a dodge build on this. I mean, either would work. You know, I want to try... I start to invest a little bit in sentry gun on my dodge build, or my akimbo dodge, just to kind of see. Dude, your safe has an attack. Well, they can fucking get used to it, because that mission is boring. That mission's gotten old to me. Yeah, we're making a new safe house since the old one's known by the cops. Payday 2 team. I love that. The old one has never been raided before. The new one gets raided constantly. Which one would I rather do right now? I modified both of these this morning, so I kind of want to test both of them. The player dozer, I modified the weapons, mostly. I mean, I modified the build slightly, but mostly the weapons, just to get rid of the silencers. Downtown. Downtown. I'm an idiot. Akimbo. I'll do Akimbo on this. Alright, whenever Witch Doctor's done with his inventory, we'll jump on in. Alright, chat, you got my attention. Anything you want to ask? Watching stream from 4 different browsers. It all seems to get the view count. You don't need to artificially inflate the view count, guys. I appreciate that you want to do what you can to help me get the partnership this month. Best thing you can do, just tweet at the stream, put it on Facebook, tell your friends. Because if we get our average viewership to 75 or higher over the last 30 days, then I get a partnership in March. So that's what we're aiming for. So everybody go tweet it out and stuff, because that does bring in a lot of people. Tweet it out, put it on Facebook. And I really appreciate it. What do you prefer playing, Akimbo or Player Dozer? I prefer Player Dozer. I probably get more done with Akimbo. It's close, though. Like, there's not much of a difference, honestly. I've got a lot of practice with both. I'm gonna try for partner. I hope I get partnership. How big? I'm just gonna guess you mean how big is Batista's dick. And in that case, I've heard it's like the size of an arm. Back is a little sore today. Is the game screen darker than before, or just you? Just you. I haven't changed it. You tweeted you get a sticker? Unfortunately, I do not sell stickers. I think I might be able to through Spreadshirt, though. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check that. They sell a lot of shit. I can sell bibs with my face on it. That's a thing I'm fairly sure I can do. Spreadshirt has a weirdly large variety of things like that. Correct, says Joe. Well, I got the stream with a second monitor so I can hear you. Sweet. Should I switch to saws? Up to you, but we really don't. You don't need saws on this, but you can if you want to. And what's the last one? Is the M308 any good? Yeah, that's why I use it. Yeah, Army Monkey is right. It's not as good as it used to be, as far as I can tell. It's the really good in-between of getting single-shot kills but not using a sniper. But now that snipers are better than they used to be, it might be worth doing a sniper instead of an M308. I'll need to look into that because, you know, that update just happened and I just came back to the game very recently. So you can take a bus off if you want to, by all means. But it's not necessary, but we could get some mileage out of it. As long as you have a reasonably ammo-efficient sidearm. Who is it who said, should I bring a song? Was Army Monkey has a pistol sidearm. Okay, so he'd be fine. Probably. I didn't recognize the pistol because of the skin. So I don't know if it's an ammo-efficient pistol, but, you know. By the way, I big up ammo efficiency a lot, you'll notice. And ammo efficiency is really, really important. But it's not the absolute end-all be-all always. Ammo inefficiency is a bigger deal than ammo efficiency. Do you know what I mean? I'm sorry, is my reload speed slower than it was before? Did I get refunded some skills that I didn't realize? Maybe. I feel like my reload speed on that is slower than it was when I was playing a couple days ago. What about... That definitely feels slower. Is it because I didn't get a kill? Do I have a skill that gives me reload speed on kills? Let me just test. No, I will need to look into that. I'm not sure what that's all about. Thanks for reminding people of Tad. Because I don't actually have a bot to do that over here. I'm gonna need to look into that. Oh shit, I gotcha. Anarchist or Stoic is, yeah, I don't know the new one. That's the hip flask, right? I don't know too much about that yet. However, I know that Anarchist is very good. I use that on my player dozer. So I know firsthand that is a particularly good one. Shields is, Shields is, that's really horrific grammar-wise. I was talking to someone about this earlier today in YouTube comments. Shields are a funny thing in that it is one of people's biggest excuses to do really stupid things with their build. See you, Joe. People often will be frustrated with dealing with shields, and so they'll take weapons specifically for shields. That is a bad idea. You can learn as a player how to easily manipulate how shields look to very easily kill them from many, many different ranges. By taking a weapon specifically for shields, not only are you limiting yourself and limiting your team, but you're forcing yourself to not improve as a player, because you could be learning how to better manipulate how shield moves to get them to expose a weak point. Especially if you're a highly mobile build, like there is no excuse for taking weapons specifically for shields when you are a dodge build, because you should be outmaneuvering them more than anything. Yeah, we're gonna need some backup over here, because I just saw a dozer there too. Never, never, never take weapons specifically for shields when you could be improving as a player instead. A lot of Payday 2 and a lot of games that you're trying to play on a high difficulty in general are learning how to weed out bad habits. There are a lot of things that breed bad habits. That's a term you'll hear me use a lot. You want to stop with the bad habits. It's really easy to get bad habits by using guns that encourage being lazy. By becoming a better player, you'll become better with lazy weapons, even. And that's why you don't use lazy weapons. Thanatos breeds bad habits, and isn't a good gun in general, but, you know, that's its own problem. A lot of things breed bad habits. Don't use them. Just learn how to get good without them, because then you'll be better in general. And that's important. Improve as a player before trying to... Don't make up for your inadequacies as a player through your equipment. You should be good in spite of your equipment if you were to have bad equipment that is ill-suiting for the situation that you're in. So that's something to really work on. But, you know, that's a thing that frustrates people because, you know, everybody wants to get a boost that helps them on through. When, in reality, what's going to actually make you the best is becoming a better player. It's something you especially learn from RTSs, growing up with RTSs. Wow, that really got me. I should have been more careful. Also that, and be willing to blame yourself. Be willing to blame yourself, but be realistic about when something was out of your hands. Being able to identify that is really important in life as well as any game that you want to play on a high level. Get good scrub MDB 2018. I will never be the get good scrub guy. If people want to play a game casually, play the fucking game casually. Video games are for fun. There's absolutely no shame whatsoever in not caring about getting better. Then berating people for their own mistakes is really stupid. Only even bring up that people could obviously be doing something to get better if they clearly care about improving. Which, if you're watching this show, you probably care about that to some degree. That's kind of a core part of the show, is me teaching. You joined a bad time? No. I'm just helping people out. Are people taking advice from someone playing on Mayhem? No, I had a show for years dedicated to helping people play Payday 2. We're on Mayhem right now because some of the players here are reasonably newish. Like, you know, Xanax Infamy 1, Witch Doctor only has 18 hours on the game, stuff like that. I had a YouTube show dedicated to helping people improve for years. So I'm teaching people about ammo efficiency. Hey Morgan, teaching people about ammo efficiency, what goes into a good weapon, ways to make up for bad parts in the build. And most importantly of anything though is not covering inadequacies as a player with build. Because that is, it's a band-aid. You're reliant on these things in your build to cover for your own inadequacies, when you could be improving as a player, which would make you better in general. And that's really important. Because then you're going to be better in general. Whether you have things fitting for the heist you're on or the situation you're in, you'll be more prepared. It also puts you in high-pressure situations, because you're going to have that learning curve. And learning how to stay calm in high-pressure situations will help you in life as well as in games. Again, this is another thing you learn from playing at a decently high level, or at least attempting competitive in RTSs. Learning how to deal with situations that are really, really stressful will keep you from panicking and making stupid decisions. It'll also help you take blame on yourself more, because you'll start to understand the depth more of what you're actually doing. You know, Dunning-Kruger effect. Overused a little bit in terms of what people think it actually is, as opposed to what it is. Oh, shit. Might actually go down here. Yeah, that was a stupid decision by me. I shouldn't have crossed the street. It's just, people were still over here, and, oh yeah, this is gonna be a party wipe. Bad decision by me, honestly. I shouldn't have crossed the street, whoa, didn't know you had Inspire. Sorry, shouldn't have taken my hands off the keyboard. Alright, so what I fucked up there, right there, that one, there wasn't a whole lot I could do, honestly. Yeah, party's over. Whatever. What I should have done there, first of all, I shouldn't have crossed the street. We probably should have stayed in the general area, cleared, gone slower. That's a group failure communication problem. That's really common on stream, because obviously they're hearing me on a delay. I'm literally not hearing them. It happens, it sucks, but learning experience. Failure is how you learn more from failure than you do from success anyway. Let's drop the mission though, because we've been going with this crew for a while, so let's get a fresh crew in so more people from the chat can play with me. And again, if anyone wants to play with me, just add me on Steam, link in the description, and you can just join in and play. So Filibuster just added me. Let me add you back. There we go. So you can join in if you want to. And I invited you to the group if you ever want to see a notification to when we go live. So, right, part of that is group communication. We should have stayed, not necessarily more in the same area. You can stray into a fairly large circle. Sorry, I didn't know where to go and walked into a bunch of enemies. Don't worry about it. Again, learning experience. Gonna get this so you can play with me next time. It's a really fun game. We should have stayed a little bit more in a group, although on a relatively small map like this one, you're never gonna stray super far away. Yeah, we probably should have tackled the area as a group more. I blame myself more than anything on that, because they know that they can't, they know that they can't hear me. Or that I can't hear them. Whereas, I need to know, I need to know going in that I'm kind of a de facto leader because of that. I need to be informing them of this stuff. Hey, Witch Doctor, can you drop it so more people can join in? Again, everybody, just right-click me and you can join in right now. Right-click me on Steam. So, right, I'm kind of de facto leader because of that, because everybody's under the understanding that I can't hear them, but they can hear me. And so I need to be better at communicating, and communicating ahead of time, especially. Is there no voice chat in game? There is, but I have it turned off, specifically because it would constantly be getting in the way of me trying to educate and stuff. Is there a glitch going on? Need to restart. Okay. Sorry. I think there was a glitch going on there because no one was able to join in. I say that because yeah, lobby's broken. Okay, I was gonna say, because I've literally never had it in my many years of streaming Payday 2, where I would stream Payday 2, say people can join in, and people took more than 20 seconds to join in. I figured the lobby was probably busted. Game's still glitchy. It sucks, but at least it's not the end of the world. All right, let's grab a new heist. Here are the wins. I was actually just commenting or talking to him in the comments earlier today. I don't know if he knows I'm streaming. Let me just grab a new heist real quick. I'll just grab anything real quick, just because I don't know the level of the people coming in. All right, join in. And then based on whatever level you are, we'll grab a heist of a difficulty that is appropriate. Okay, what do we get? Oh, shit, yeah, we got a really advanced crew. Let's bump up that difficulty. All right, let's take Contract Broker. I'm still getting used to the new way the Contract Broker thing looks, because last time I seriously played, Contract Broker thing didn't look like this. Just enter next map lobby and it fixes. Okay, thanks for letting me know, because I don't think that specific glitch was in it last time I played. But what's a good heist? Ooh. Kind of miss the old one. I'm fine with the organization of this one. I like that I can just like click on the thing rather than having to cycle through them. What do I feel like playing right now? Definitely loud. We almost always do loud on stream just because it's the lack of communication on loud. If you know what you're doing isn't so bad, whereas the lack of communication on stealth, all it takes is one person minorly fucking up to fuck up the whole heist. Platypus is the only non-DLC sniper? Really? Huh. Platypus is a decent sniper, but it sucks it's the only choice. All 25 means death sentence. Oh, one down, right? God, no. One down isn't conductive to teaching people. Again, this isn't about showing off skill. This is about teaching people how to improve at the game. Just like Payday 2 101 used to be. I used to run Payday 2 101 for years. And then stopped because I was way too busy with losing my home. But if anyone wants to go into that, you can go back and look at all the fucking that whole shit show. Anyway. Yeah, one down isn't quite one down anymore. One down is a toggle now on the top. Well, on I think it's on any difficulty, actually, the toggle. But I'm happy they separated that out, actually, because it's cool that that's an option. It made more sense as an option rather than its own difficulty, if you ask me, at least. Right, sorry, I'm rambling. I should be picking a heist. What do I feel like playing? Maybe Big Bank. I'm a really big fan of Big Bank. Big Bank's a really fun heist. I haven't done First World Bank in a little while. Heat Street. Heat Street's fun. I actually really like Heat Street. Everyone hated Heat Street. I kind of liked Heat Street in the first game. But it's such an atypical mission that I don't know if it'd be good for teaching. Let's have a more typical mission than that. What was the one, I think it was like a Reservoir Dogs or something heist. What was the name of that one? That's not Brooklyn Bank. No, we just did Brooklyn Bank. Shit, what was that heist? I've only done it once before. Firestarter, God, Firestarter's old school. I haven't done that one in a long time. What was the name of that heist? I've only done it once before. Yeah, there's a Reservoir Dogs heist, isn't there? I believe that's what it was from. Is it Brooklyn 1010? No. Brooklyn 1010 is the one where you're in the apartment buildings and you're shooting down and you gotta get the guy in, right? Wait, do we have malaria in this group? We got malaria in this group. You know what we need to do? We need to make up for last stream, that humiliating loss, where we were like 0 effort not looking at the screen, beating Golden Grin on Mayhem, and then we got a random party iPad and like, whoa, what happened? And Malaria and I forget who else it was, I think it might have been Zandak, both said, I'm really sorry, but I leapt off the balcony and didn't know it would kill me. So both of our medics immediately leapt off a balcony, killed themselves, and we got a party wipe. It was amazing. We gotta redeem ourselves after that. That was humiliating. Let's do it. It was me, Zandak? Yeah. Let's do Death Wish. I've barely dabbled in the new Death Wish difficulty, so I'm interested to see what it's gonna be like. Because, again, back when I used to play Death Wish all the time, it was the old version of Death Wish. Now, I've heard this Death Wish is a bit harder, which I'm excited for. Because last Death Wish was a lot of fun. I think it was a pretty good difficulty. But if so, this might be the highest difficulty heist I've ever done. Because it's new Death Wish, and I hear that's harder. So I'm pretty excited for this. Right, I didn't level up? Yeah, I didn't level up. Alright, I got all kinds of perk... God, it feels like there's a new perk deck every hour. I'll worry about doing those off screen. And, I got everything in my builds right now that I really, really care about, so... Alright, I'll let them take care of build stuff. Oh, right, who here has Inspire? So we know ahead of time who the medics are on the team. I think Thomas usually runs with Inspire, doesn't he? I don't remember. Only pay-per-view on Twitch? Fairly, well, probably not pay-per-views, but quite a few wrestling shows run on Twitch now. I know Impact Wrestling does now, actually. And you know, Impact's officially a Canadian company. Get Lobby info mod, right? Actually, all the mods I had recently, I think my hookup thing broke recently, sometime with some of the updates. I used to have like a custom HUD and the lobby thing to check for cheaters and stuff. Although I hear the cheater kicking is a little bit better than it used to be. Okay, so we have 2 medics on our team. I'm happy with 2 medics. Yeah, I used to have those HUDs. I just haven't gotten around to it again. Honestly, one of the nice things about HUDs, new HUDs, I turn off most of the shit in HUDs. The main thing I keep on is being able to tap rather than hold to do an interact thing, because there's no skill challenge in that. There's no reason it should be holding it, and it's kind of rough on my joints, because, again, I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, so my joints are really bad. So that is a little bit rough on my joints, having to hold that. I mean, it's, like, with movement, I'm constantly switching where my fingers are, whereas with like E button or something, I'm just holding it. Oh, thanks for subscribing, Zandak. I appreciate it. And then there's having the body counts, seeing everybody's kill count, because again, it's like I was saying before, it's not always about kill counts. Obviously, if you're not pushing the objective, then the team's not going anywhere. Thanks for following Army Monkey. Welcome to the flock. However, as an educator, it's really useful for me being able to see other players' kill counts, especially if they're less experienced players, because I can really help identify what the problems are in their loadout or their playstyle or something like that, and give them some advice. If I'm seeing their build and I'm like, that kill count should definitely be higher, or my kill count on my medic is way too high, that's meaning that I'm killing people that other people should be killing. Maybe even I should be focusing on something else rather than killing people so much. Although obviously killing people is very important. You're never going to escape a heist if you're not getting rid of people and you're letting them just all congregate and beat the shit out of you. Never used a HUD, but lobby player info I'd recommend, because it doesn't affect gameplay in any way. Well, HUDs don't affect gameplay depending on what things in the HUD you do and do not turn on. Because it can give you information that would change your decisions, and you could consider that affecting gameplay in some way, depending on where you draw your line on that. So I can understand argument for that. Whereas things that do not affect your gameplay, for instance, having a body count, or being able to tap rather than hold the interact button, stuff like that I'm more generous with. Because that doesn't compensate for just being skilled in any way. Alright, right, I don't even remember all the bonuses for Golden Grin Casino. Bonuses, pre-planning. I don't know why I use the word bonuses. Just recommending that to the chat. Oh, it's okay, they know all about this stuff. Again, a lot of these guys have been around since when I used to run Payday 2 101. So a lot of the chat's really helpful for helping teach other people as well. It's a good word. I'm happy that we have this great plan going into the heist. That alone is what seals our victory. Balcony's not going to get us this time. We're going in with a game plan. All right. I don't even remember if the Blimp Escape's very good, because honestly, Golden Grin was not a heist I did particularly often. Although I like Golden Grin. A little bit of a long heist, I find. A lot of waiting timers in it. But it's a fun one. It's a fun layout. It's got a nice song, you know. We got one person on Van Escape, 8 favors. Oh, right. Van Escape is... Yeah, Van Escape's really easy. Yeah, let's take Van Escape. That's a really easy one. Silent entry. Honestly, I don't really see an advantage to going with either of the others, even if you're planning to go loud, which we are planning to go loud. You may as well go in and get a little bit of footway in there before the alarm sounds. Yeah, I trust you guys did decent pre-planning and everything. You guys know what you're doing. We might have a glitch going on here with Thomas. It looks like he's just never loaded in. Is he typing in the game chat or anything? No. Yeah. Hey Thomas, can you drop out and just join right back in? Nobody take a spot. Give him a chance to join in. Thomas, if you're listening to the stream right now, can you just like close the game, reopen it, try and join back in? We'll save a spot for you. It looks like it failed to join. All right, what's everybody using? All right, Rigatoni has got, that's weird. I don't think Rigatoni's properly loaded in either, because it's not showing his level. He might need to drop out and join back in too. He paused, he can't hear us. Could somebody @message him in the chat and make sure he knows? Yeah, Rigatoni, you might need to rejoin. I don't know if that's just like a visual glitch and everything is fine, or if you actually are glitched out. But yeah, he's got Saw as a secondary. Do you need that on this heist? Guys, refresh me. Do you use the Saw at all in Golden Grin Casino? Rigatoni's fine for you? Okay, Rigatoni, you don't need to drop out then. Problem is I haven't adapted since the days of your show. I don't play often, so I don't have 4 weapons I use. Rattlesnake, Carl, Loco, in P90. Yeah, those are pretty old school weapons. I mean, some of those I know for sure is still good. The Locomotive is still and has always been a fantastic weapon. Car 4 isn't the fucking crazy gun it used to be, which is a shame. I don't know what's going on, why Thomas can't join. You know what? Rigatoni, drop out and join in. I'm curious if something's going on there. We'll save a spot for you, Rigatoni, don't worry. Just drop out and join in, and we'll see if that does anything. Right, where was it? Right, Zandak is saying this. Sorry, if your name isn't dark blue on the stream, it's really hard for me to read it. See, that doesn't seem to have helped Thomas. I've seen it happen before where a glitched out name dropped out and joined in, and it helped someone else join in. I don't know what's going on with Thomas right now. It seemed like he was fine earlier. Now he's got an infinite loading thing. Oh, no, he's in proper. I can see his name and everything. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I hope that Thomas isn't just fucked. Oh, no, we're all in now. Okay, that was weird. Whatever happened there, it fixed it. I think it's Rigatoni dropping out and joining in for whatever reason just fixed everybody. Yeah, we're good, okay. I need intermission music. This is my intermission music. This is awesome. I love this song. Right. Thomas got the curse of falling off the balcony. Just like in my Crusader Kings 2 playthrough, right? It's not murder, it's the balcony supports gave out. You know, cheap medieval architecture. It happens. Yeah, this is our time. It's a good song. Right, I don't remember if he used a solid ult for this. I'm sure Rigatoni probably answered, and I probably just didn't see it. I don't recognize the primary. I'm pretty bad about assault rifles, honestly, nowadays. There's so many guns in the game now. Milleri is running with the Raven and the Judge. She's got the Buzzer. Buzzer's a really popular melee weapon, just because you can incapacitate a dude. Like, if you're gonna reload and someone's right in your face, you may as well just snap him real quick with the Buzzer. It's just to keep him from hitting you for a second. It's, again, there aren't a whole lot of choices if you don't have any melee weapon skills, and melee weapon skills are not the best in the world unless you really focus on them. So yeah, her weapons are perfectly fine. And what is Thomas using? He is using the... I can never remember if that was the China Puff or if that's the other one. But China Puff definitely has uses. And that's the para submachine gun, it might be. I know nothing about that one after the weaponry balance happened, so I will just trust you as a very high-level player that you probably have a good track record with that gun. Turret MDB, GL40 and para. Okay, so I guess para right. I'm surprised I got that, actually. But GL40, yeah. That's the other grenade launcher. Actually, there's probably more than 2 grenade launchers now. I haven't looked through them so long. You're right, China Puff secondary. That's a good point. Yeah, let's jump on in this. We all know what we're doing here. We know who the medics are. It's Thomas and Malaria. And just make sure that, you know, both of them don't go down. All right. Oh, he switched from saw you thought it was recommended. So, no, I was just asking you if you used it all in this because I couldn't remember, honestly. Hey, Blake. So, Sedated, are you new? Did you just find me through Twitch? Because I just came back over to Twitch from Smashcast/Hitbox, where I was for 4 years. So I'm pretty new coming back to Twitch. So I'm quite new to people being able to just find my stream. Because Hitbox was great for that, but Smashcast had issues. That website tanked. It was great before Azubu bought them. After Azubu bought them, good God. So I'm pretty new to having new people find me not through my YouTube channel, which my YouTube channel is my full-time job. Alright guys, let's do this quietly, says Rigatoni. I like that uniquely Payday humor. Alright, let's do it. Have fun, everybody. Thanks for following Meme Reviewer. Welcome to the flock. Alright, let's get some hostages. Delay that first assault. Man, it really does feel good getting back into Payday 2. Okay, we got it. Watching, joining Anubis stream, but he's not online this evening. Oh, that's a shame. I don't know who that is, personally, but I will take your word that they are worth watching. I totally fucked up the act of bringing my finger off F and then bringing it back down. Because I'm shit at everything. Watch out, there's a balcony on this map. You're right. Better not fall off that balcony. Sorry, did he say 5 was one of the numbers? Okay, blank blank 5, got it. I've never seen someone do it that way. Usually I see people say color. Right, forgot you can't shoot these. Even though they're wood, you can't shoot these open. Wasn't Joker nerfed in the latest update? Oh, I'm not sure actually. I didn't hear of it being nerfed in the latest update. But it's entirely possible that you are correct. Cause I don't remember everything in the new update. I haven't been keeping up with the beta. Again, I've been so busy recently with other things. Because, you know, the whole we're going for a partnership in March, because sometimes we're above 75 viewers on stream, sometimes we aren't, depending on the game. Like our Dominus stream the other week, 855, got it. Our Dominus stream the other week was at 90 viewers and stuff, so hopefully we can get a partnership in March. It'd be awesome getting affiliate and partnership in the same month. That's awesome. See if we can do it. Because we only got, we're only second stream into affiliate. Oop. More guys over here than I thought. Nope. That's trying to tell him to surrender and it thought I wanted to get a person up off the ground. Okay, you guys have that, yeah. Sorry, I really want to read the chat more to keep up with you guys, but things are starting to heat up a little bit and I don't want to let the team down, especially now that we bumped up a difficulty. Hey, I almost ran in, then I remembered sniper spawn up here. That would have been really fucking reckless. Oh well, not that I wasn't reckless, I didn't notice the player dozer. Sorry guys, I'm shitting the bed. Anybody want to clean the bed? Thank you. Sorry, that was 100% me. Alright, waiting for Bile. That's fine. See? The balcony, it's cursed. Even being under the balcony, it's a death sentence. Just drop it. Yeah. Honestly, it's less important that I get people to surrender so much now that I don't have my super cop buddies. But it's fun. It's fun and it's helpful if somebody else has a lot of cop buddy skills to just having people positioned around that have surrendered. So they can really easily get like a refill on cop buddies. Man, that skill update they did forever ago now, where they just overhauled the skill system was so good. Best update they ever did. It really made the game funner. And I liked the game before and everything, but that skill system update they did was just glorious, wasn't it? I wonder where your skill points are. Oh, you have a single sentry and no swan song? Yeah, I've been experimenting a lot with these builds. Again, it's been a while since I ran Payday 2 101, so I've been experimenting a lot with new skills and stuff like that. I just put the sentry in today. I'm gonna dabble a little bit. I'm gonna try and figure something out with this. I'm experimenting a lot. It's how you get good at the game. I remember back in the day when I used to do the weapon guide videos and everything before the weapon rebalancing. Like, every weapon guide I did, by the way, if you look them up, they're all out of date now because it was all before the weapon rebalance. But I would literally record 144 frame footage in the safe house where I do burst fire on different weapons and different kind of fire speeds and stuff. And the purpose of that is I would then watch the footage frame by frame and start drawing squares around them in Photoshop to measure by pixel the actual spread of guns. Because, like, the weapon statistics, they give you numbers, but the numbers often don't tell you certain things or are flat out wrong sometimes. There's a lot of things that they don't tell you. And, you know, I'd like see, like, oh, with what skills, how much ammo do I pick up when I get an ammo pickup off the ground? What about if I have these skills? You know, stuff like that. And that's how you, like, really proper make a good build. I'm fairly sure I'm the only one who went into that detail of figuring out how the weapons work. I'm not sure anyone else did that. But I used to do that. It's why it took me so long to make those videos. And it's one of the reasons I got a little burnt out on doing them, honestly, is that's a lot, and I mean a lot of effort. Like, I have a decent amount of hours on the game. I have, what do I have? 890. And a lot of people beat me on hours in the game, and that's fine. It's not like a show of look how big my gaming dick is. But a lot of that time, like probably a solid 300 hours is spent in Safe House making those videos for you guys. So when all of those went invalid in one day, you can kind of see why I'd get burnt out. And it came at a bad time in my life too. So, you know. Mah-Dry got big game dick. No, I'm not great at Payday 2. I'm above average in Payday 2. My knowledge is pretty good. As a player, I'm okay. There are definitely other games that I would say I'm a lot better at. But I have a lot of fun playing it. And that's the point. Thanks for following on YouTube, Meme Reviewer. I appreciate it. Welcome to the flock. Do I? Yes. I heard A. You dealt with it. Sweet. Larry's got it handled. And they got that going. Sorry, I shouldn't have left you alone, Thomas. I didn't realize you were all the way over there. But yeah, if you're just looking for like the most talented Payday player in the world, hands down, Beecroft. If you don't know Beecroft, look up Beecroft. Really nice guy. I've had a great time talking with him. Whew. That was not as bad as I thought it would be, actually. Because I've never run into the minigun dozer. That's a new one. At least for me. Because I know they're fairly new, those new dozer types. I know there's also the medic dozer. But I believe that's a difficulty higher than this. If I properly read the update, that is. Which I might not have, because I think there was a skill that got changed earlier that I didn't know. Is Mount Blade done? No. I believe I responded to your comments on YouTube. A lot of people have asked on YouTube. I responded to some comments on YouTube who've been asking. Mount Blade will come back. Don't worry. It's just, you know, I gotta build up a lot of renown on screen. Almost walked into that. See, that was 100% me being an idiot. I shouldn't have been so reckless as to just fucking waltz around the corner. Thanks for following, McNugget. Welcome to the flock. But yeah, best Payday 2 player in the world, Beecroft. I know the guy, I love the guy. He's been absolutely nothing but a wonderful person to me, and I've watched him play and I played it with him. He is next level. He is a freak how good he is. And he streams it like every day. I think Beecroft's probably the best streamer. I've come across a number of better players. He's the best one that I know. I'll say that much. I'm not claiming best player in the world in terms of like infallibly for sure. Because, you know, maybe the best chances of best player in the world is not a streamer or a YouTuber. He's the best player that I know. I'll quantify it at that. But a great human being. Holy shit, has that guy ever been insanely nice to me when he was just even a total stranger to me? Such a nice guy. Everybody go subscribe to him. He's a really awesome guy. We haven't even talked in like 2 years, I think, because we don't cross paths very often. But seriously, he's a really nice guy. I regret not having any healing on this build, says Thomas. Oh, do you not have like a grinder or anything like that? That's a shame. What graphics card do you recommend for $200, $300 US dollar budget? Honestly, I can't tell you anymore. I haven't been up to date on graphics card prices. I'm more up to date on CPU prices because I just did that big computer upgrade recently. I'm not really up to date on graphics card prices because I was looking like a few months ago to help my mom because she wanted to upgrade her graphics card because she's got a real old one now. It's like GTX 680. She really needs a new one. But the prices are crazy right now. I think it's because Bitcoin miners, which don't get me wrong, I'm totally into cryptocurrency. It's just a shame that gamers get so fucked on the prices because of that. Okay, I'm gonna get in your ballpark, but probably leave it to a medic to revive you. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm feeling a good location is right... Oh, fucked it up. There we go. I'm gonna give that a shot. It is barely upgraded at all. That turret might not end up doing anything of value. We're experimenting. Honestly, on this difficulty, I probably shouldn't have even brought it. Because it's so unupgraded, it's not going to do shit. I should have changed it. I'm just stupid. Oh, thanks for the 15 bits, Sanatago? Sanatago Dunbar? Is that how you pronounce that? Thanks for the bits. I really appreciate it. I think you're the second person ever to give me bits, because, again, second ever stream as an affiliate. Netherlands graphics cards only cost around 200 to 500 euros. Depending on the graphics card, that's the same price as US. Not that I live in the US, but you know, as a Canadian, we import a lot of our goods from the US. Thanks for following. Oh Jesus. Welcome to the vlog. Sorry, give me the phonetical in the chat and I'll try and get your name right, because I'm fucking it up. I'm really sorry about that. I try my best to get people's names right because my name is really difficult, and so I'm used to everybody getting my name wrong. Like my real name is Mah-Dry-Bread. And when you live in a French-speaking country like I do, everybody thinks that's Mah-Dry when they read it. Well, I've heard every mispronunciation in the world, but when you read that off paper, not easy to pronounce. It's like Arthurian Welsh, so it's kind of old. There aren't Mah-Dry-Breads left in the world. Fucking Christ, I should have shot it. I'm still getting used to the whole idea that you can actually shoot flashbangs. Because for a long time, that wasn't something you could just see coming. You know? Got him. Oh, I couldn't tell that he actually downed me for a sec. Whoa. Oh, I didn't even... You ever have that thing where you go down and you get revived so fast that you couldn't even tell you went down? I just had that happen, and we're like, at first I couldn't tell I was down, then I couldn't tell I was up, and there was like just 10 seconds there of complete baffling confusion. It's Welsh from Mordred. Exactly. Mordred is the newer version of what you would call my real name. I shouldn't have reloaded there. That was a bad reflex. I could have gotten an easy shield kill there. That's a dozer. I'm gonna need a medic bag. If someone could drop it in maybe a bathroom, I'd appreciate it. because I don't think I want to make a run for that. Thomas is out of medic bags. Okay. Hey, Thomas, could you escort me? I just really don't want to get you guys down a person. Thomas is sitting in a corner, and I think he might be AFK. Lagging so much I can't use my GL. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm just gonna go for it, then. That's not good. Okay. I'll take care of this up here. Hopefully there's not a cloaker. Whoa! When he fell, his shield freaked out and pushed me. I've never seen that happen. That's crazy. There you go. That was wacky. I've never seen that happen. That's kind of hilarious. I love it. Alright, you know what? That's not worth refilling. I don't feel like that put in anything. Whew. Medics down, bathroom, sorry for delay. Oh, don't worry about the delay, not your fault. I'll keep it in mind for if I need another doctor bag later. Is Rigatoni okay? Yeah, he's fine, okay. Sorry, I just, oh man, he snuck up on me. Isn't Mordred the dude who killed King Arthur? Yes, and it was also King Arthur's son. That's who I'm named after. Mah-Dry-Bread was his Welsh name. Which is what I'm named after. I am not Welsh, by the way. Just eccentric mother. Mah-Dry-Bread Lachlan Stowe. Because my dad wanted to call me Lachlan, my mother wanted to call me Mah-Dry-Bread, so I am Mah-Dry-Bread Lachlan Stowe. Bit of a mishmash. Mah-Dry-Bread is Welsh, although, yeah, well, that's the traditional Welsh version. It's Welsh, Lachlan is Scottish, and Stowe, its origins are a little bit muddy, but likely English, North specifically. Name probably would have originated in Northumberland, but it's iffy. But ethnically, I am part English of some denomination that we can't track very well. Mostly what we can track is Slavic and Slovak. You know, Slovakia, back when it was Czechoslovakia, which is now Czech Republic, Slovakia. More specifically from the Slovak side than the Czech side. Which is a shame because the Czech Republic is a badass country. You are Southeast Asian. I know that, Aeon, because you are the Aeon who's always in political chat. So I am talking with you all the time. So I remember that. Because I pride myself on trying to remember something about every viewer. Something I've toyed with the idea for a very long time, and I think I've talked about this on stream before, and I'd love to do. You guys know I'm not good with language outside of English. Despite living in a mandatory bilingual country, I don't know French worth a shit. No, that's still film. I really want to learn everybody's country, and I remember your countries decently, but I mix them up sometimes. I want to learn everybody's country, and I want to learn how to say hello and goodbye in your country, so I can properly greet and send off people in their language. I think that'd be a lot of fun. It forced me to learn a little bit more about everyone, too, which I think is fun. Melania says, I'm half idiot. Rigatoni says, only half. You're going to prison. Sorry. It's the lame lines from the SWAT. It was probably going to teach me, get A and C expletive. I already know how to speak Australian. You just replace any given sentence with, oi, cunt! And then that's how you speak Australian. Right, Joe? Joe, you're... Oh, no, Joe left. Right, Morgan? It's like when I streamed Civilization 6 as Australia that one time, and I founded the religion of oi, cunt. And your logo for your religion was a scorpion. Yeah, I know in Netherlands is hello. Netherlands has a lot of interesting crossover with English. I got a lot of fans from Netherlands, actually. In fact, I was just talking and catching up with my buddy, Gull of Doom the other day. He's from the Netherlands. We're talking politics a lot. It was a lot of fun. I love catching up with that guy. He's such a nice guy. Oh, shit. Wow. He fucking decked me. I have an Aussie girlfriend, and I can confirm you're right. See? Sorry, I'm just gonna upgrade all these drills. I'm gonna be useless for a second. Cunt is a term of endearment in Australia. It can be. It can be. Not 100%. Gull of Doom, I think I've heard of him. Yeah, he used to do a lot of Terraria stuff. He's a great guy. I love Gull of Doom. He deserves so much more attention than he gets. He like streams nowadays with like 8 viewers. It's bullshit. His stream is so good. I love him. He's such a nice guy. He deserves better. Oh yeah, I've definitely heard of him. Yeah, he's such a nice guy. He has like 46 million views on YouTube, like 130,000 subscribers. I hate that he doesn't get more views. He deserves it. He puts out good shit. No, that was 100% me. Shit, I think I shot him while he was surrendering too. You know what? I'll leave that to the tankier people. I don't even care about getting all of the stuff. Who cares? Come on. Come on. Hey. Got it. Boop. Alright, let's carry this shit out. We got a lot of shit here. Well, I mean, there's nothing we can do about that, is there? Whoops. I guess I didn't need to stop, did I? I just kind of reflected something like, oh, laser, don't walk through that. What would it have done? Sounded the alarm? I think we might have tipped off the police already. Waiting for the laser and I know, right? It's reflex. I'm a fucking moron. You're gonna have to get used to it. In Swedish, it's holla. You pronounce it like hollow with the O being pronounced separately. I think I've heard that pronounced before, but I would definitely need to like hear it and repeat it a few times to get it down pat. Is malaria taking the dentist loot just manually? I can see why someone would want to do that. You know, play it safe, get it out early. No, man, we're totally stealthy. Yeah, the police don't know. They don't know for sure that we're here. Come on. It's French, it's I surrender. Jesus Christ. I'm not malaria. I saw malaria up there, didn't I? Oh shit, some of them fell through, at least on my end. They might have not have fallen through on someone else's end. Race of Mah-Dry, shit, you got me. Yeah, I'm marrying an Iraqi immigrant because I just hate other races so much, that's why. Oh shit, didn't realize my ammo was that bad. My ammo's fine on the akimbo weapon. I just only pull out the akimbo weapons when I need to, because if I can get the kills done with the pistol, why waste it for when I need the akimbo, you know? In French Canadian, it's in French Canadian, it's bitch, 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 Québécois, Québécois. Canadian politics joke, sorry. It's I want to be my own country, I swear it'll work out. And then France says, no, we don't want you back. You're your own culture. Fuck off. Yeah, that's definitely a direct quote, Metalizer. Thanks. Dutch people for the win. We do have a lot of Dutch in the chat. Alright, let's just get out of here. I'm getting a little hungry, actually. Might need to grab a little snacky bar. Come on. There we go. You're dating a Korean immigrant who lives in Australia. So I get it. I don't know what you mean by I get it. I wasn't attracted to her because she's an immigrant. I was attracted to her because the conversation was good. Probably because the stream starts at 10 p.m. for you. It's also because I do a lot of strategy games. It's how I got so many European viewers. I have tons of Swedes, tons of Brits. I have tons of... Let's just leave, yeah. Tons of Swedes, tons of Brits. We have some Danish, we got some Dutch. Lots of Swedes. I do play a lot of Swedish games, I guess. That didn't feel any different than Mayhem. But I bet you a lot of it is just because we had a really good crew. I know, I was joking. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, is immigrant fetish a thing, but everything fetish is a thing. Got more levels out of that than I thought I would. I guess it's, you know, quite a few levels of infamy show crew stats, sure. Rigatoni kicked some ass. Best accuracy. Highest body count. Highest special body count. Crew down 6, crew accuracy 62, surviving crew 4, obviously. Most downed me. Yeah, I really shat the bed at that one part. I went down a bunch of times. 32 minutes. Yeah, I guess that's about an average time for me on Golden Grin, isn't it? There's a lot of waiting on Golden Grin.
Your capacity
What did I get?
to handle difficult situations is
Oh, I actually got a pretty bad body count. I gotta step up.
that violence is a useful tool.
I got just under 100.
So I will contact
Hit accuracy was a little bit low, which is fair. I was turning away to look at the stream chat a lot, so that's gonna account for maybe 20%. And then the other, if I'm getting below 80% on this build, I'm doing particularly badly. So some of that was reading the chat, and some of that was definitely I need to step up. Continental coins, which I don't care about. Forgot I got a safe earlier. You can still only open safes when you're not in a crew, right? Wish they'd change that, but I'm sure there's some kind of programming reason. Or else they would have done it. Boop. What was that noise for? It did like infamy noise. As if someone with infamy joined in, but no one with infamy joined in. Game fucking hates me. Oh, did you crash? Did you not get your reward? Because if you didn't get your reward, then that's bullshit. Because, like, I know you're max level and everything, but still, like, maybe you got a perk deck to do or something, you know? Perk decks come out all the time. Lose all of accuracy with Kimbo. You know what, that's fair, because if the first shot kills him, the second shot's a guaranteed. Well, not guaranteed miss, someone's saying behind them, but how often is that happening? That's a fair point. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on myself. But still, again, it's like I said before. Learn to blame yourself before you blame others, as long as it's fair, because that drives you to get better. I'm sure a decent amount of that accuracy was something that I could reasonably improve. Like with the single pistol, and also, I barely use the akimbo weapons that heist. For the vast most part, used my secondary. For anyone who's wondering what I use on my akimbo build, by the way, it's just 3 Interceptor 45s. There might be something more efficient than it now. I know before the weaponry balance, Leo was just an Interceptor 45 that was slightly worse, and now I think the Leo might be slightly better than the Interceptor 45. I'd need to spend some time look into it. But akimbo Interceptor 45s, maybe there's something better now? I don't know. But these are both very ammo-efficient guns that kind of hit the exact damage they need to. Very accurate, just really reliable guns. I'm a big fan of the Interceptor 45s. MP pistol is a good singer since you can shoot shields with it. I already went into my rant earlier about how you shouldn't take a gun just because it's good against shields, because that's something you could just get better at as a player. It's very, very easy to learn how to manipulate how shields move. And if you can learn how to manipulate a shield, that's useful in general. So you don't have to rely on an AP gun, because with an AP gun, it's going to have other drawbacks, and you're not learning this thing that you could be learning, which would make you a better player, which is why I don't like relying on things like that. It's all about improving as a player. You don't want to run out and around shields on sorry, I always forget the name of it. Death Sentence, that was it. Death Sentence, 1 down. True. In fairness, that's kind of always how it's been on Payday 2, hasn't it? Where the highest level of difficulty kind of has its own special strategies going. And see, that's the thing. Is, some advice is not always good on certain difficulties. Still, on the difficulties we're playing on, I wouldn't recommend the AP thing. Learn how to deal with shields, because then you're becoming more rounded as a player doing that. Whereas if you weren't doing that, you're not going to learn how to do that. And so in instances when that skill would have come up, would have been better to know. Again, this is all stuff that you'd learn if you do like professional play in RTSs. Learn stuff that you don't think you're necessarily going to need to know with what you do, because that instance will come up sometimes. In jiu-jitsu, you learn holds that you aren't necessarily going to do because maybe they're really easy to escape from. Because if you get really good at them, then sometimes you're going to get that golden opportunity to do the hold, and the other person isn't necessarily going to be as practiced as getting out of the hold, and that'll get you a win. It's just a thing in general. Learn things that you don't necessarily need to know, because you'd be surprised when that skill is going to become useful to you. And again, it'll put you in more high-pressure situations, and being in high-pressure situations makes you better trial by fire at being under pressure, which will make you make better decisions under pressure. And that's just all of life. Whether it be tense conversations, someone literally threatening you, anything like that. Yeah. And video games can actually teach you that pretty well. That's a really good building tool for that, is playing games that are stressful for a legitimate difficulty reason. And Payday 2 is actually pretty good for that. It can be good for that if you take the right attitude, that is. It is a team sport, so there's a level of getting carried, in a way. That would make it harder for learning that. The best thing to learn that on, probably RTSs, if you're going to learn it through video games. Rogue full armor, no armor skills. Checkmate, you got it. Sorry, I'm rambling long enough. Let's do one more short heist. Then I think I'll get a bite to eat. Alright, let's grab something. Oh, sorry, thanks for following. Sorry, my eyes are awful. Back TS2, welcome to the flock, as well as Panda Gaming. I feel like I've heard your name before. Where do I know your name, Panda Gaming? I feel like I've definitely heard that name before. Maybe they subscribed recently or something and I read it in my emails. Or maybe I've talked with you in comments before. Because I read every comment I get on YouTube. Unless it goes to spam filter, then sometimes I'll miss it. There's an auto spam filter for links. Because, you know, I have that whole how YouTubers get paid video that's like almost 2 million views. A lot of people send like scam links in there, so the spam filter is a bit trigger happy because of that. Joker regen build is fucking amazing. Yeah, I've got a little bit of that going on my medic build. Probably not like 100% all the way. I need to look into the new perk decks more, really, to see how I want to modify that medic. The medic is the most work in progress build I have by far. Scarface Mansion? You know what? That's a fun heist. Let's do Scarface Mansion. We're still a great team. Let's do Death Wish again. That was fun. Honestly, Death Wish really felt a lot like Mayhem on that heist. I do consider this heist to be a harder heist than the previous one, though, so we'll see what it's like. That's your build's going to be a medic too? Got it. Prefer to have something that can hit shields and snipers with, then manipulate dozers. Yeah, dozers, that's another one of those things, kind of like shields, where people will often take a weapon just for dozers, and I don't think that's often worth it. Because, yeah, dozers can be really, really dangerous, depending on the circumstance and everything. Dozers, obviously, very dangerous. But if you know what you're doing, there are plenty of weapons in the game that are very good at taking out your general grunts, as well as dozers. Akimbo builds are especially good at that. Shotgun builds can start good as that, but don't scale as well in terms. Like, shotguns are great at taking out grunts, but they don't scale against dozers very well. Even Mayhem up, you start to really feel that they're not as good against dozers. If you have heat-treated rounds, you could deplate a dozer well, but that's more of a utility thing that I wouldn't recommend for a proper shotgun build at those levels. You know what I mean? That's more of a, there's literally nothing else I could take that'd be particularly useful, so I'd rather have this to stun people, and then it's also good at this other thing of deplating a dozer if we really are in a bad way and need the medic to take care of that, you know? I like this heist. This is a cool heist. Which, share them here. We'll take a look. Oh, sorry. Which what? You said you can give me tips on a good tank build. Do you want me to just send you a picture of my skill trees and build? I think there's a website. Yeah, that website is still up, right? That old Payday 2 skill one. Why don't you recreate your build on that with your weapons and everything, and you just make a shareable link of that and you send it my way on Discord. And I might take a little bit getting back to you. I can't promise it'll be quick because, you know, full-time job on YouTube and all of that. But I'll try my best to give you some little pointers here and there. I'm not the end-all be-all. Again, I don't know as much as I used to. I don't test as hardcore as I used to because I have too much other shit going on in my life. I do a lot of freelance work on editing stuff. I was just editing for Geek Remix the other day. I do editing for Fudge Muppet and stuff like that. Used to do some editing for Shoddycast. Well, video making in general, as well as editing for Shoddycast. Which is why you can hear my voiceover on Shoddycast. But I will try and get around to it. And I will give you some tips at things to move around a little bit. I won't be able to, like, super go into detail on, like, what your play style, like, things you might want to change in how you play. Because more important than your build is ever going to be is how you play. And breeding good habits. That's the absolute most important thing in any game, more than a build. But a good build and good weapons and everything like that is very, very important. It's just not the most important. It's the second most important thing. Most important thing is breeding good habits. As long as you're always getting better, and you're breeding good habits, and you're not breeding bad habits, then you'll be just fine. A good player can make up for a bad build. A bad player can't make up for a good build. Body bags are really gonna make or break this heist. That is true. It's a good thing I bought that extra body bag thing for us, because we'd be fucked if I didn't buy those body bags. I mean, there are gonna be a lot of bodies to bag, guys. Like, we're gonna kill hundreds today. My accuracy right there was fucking atrocious. Did you see it? Did he survive that? Got him in, like, the eyeball. These guys have more health than I thought they would. Is he on the dock? No, actually. I actually don't know all the spawn locations for a green jacket guy. Usually he's on the dock for me. Hi. That must have hurt. The diving, not the gunshots. Oh, there he is. Wow, last place we look, of course. Well, of course, because we wouldn't look anymore after. But you know what I mean. We looked everywhere else first. Check the balcony. Balconies are death sentences. You know how it goes. Fun fact, if the mobsters in the heist are alerted, they get more health. Makes no sense, and yet from a gameplay standpoint, it kind of makes sense.
Got one. One in front of the other, that's it. You got this, man.
Which is really high gun resistance. Yeah, they built up their gun resistance stat. It's where they put all their feats. Hey, wow. He was just right there. So this is an old school thing right here that I showed off a tiny bit. Honestly, it's slightly out of date. Builds have changed so much, but it's early game, but you can still use it a bit. What I was doing there is you minimize the amount of enemies that you can see because it will, by using cover, not by turning around and putting your back to them. Minimize the amount of enemies you can see, and you're minimizing the amount of enemies that can hit you. So by inching sideways through cover like that, you're minimizing the amount of people shooting you at a time. Combine that with something like Grinder, where you're regenerating health as you hurt, and you might actually end up out-healing them despite having a lot of people right there. Oh shit, Maliria's alone. We gotta go take care of it. Sorry, I didn't realize all of us came over for it. You love the lyrical version? Yeah, I only realized there were lyrics recently. It only came in for one verse. I was playing it with Brandon the day before he left for the military. Which, by the way, for anyone who didn't see the vlog this week, he started basic training yesterday. He left on the 3rd, started training on the 5th. So he is officially a recruit in the Canadian military. which we're all really happy for him. It's pretty badass.
Another switch box. Find it and rewire it. Same as the other one.
Dozer. Green dozer. Not that bad. Alright, Malaria and I can go deal with the fuse box. I'm sure you guys have got this. Yeah, he was training to be a cop. Got the... Oh, you know... Oh, maybe? Okay, yeah, let's keep doing this then. Yeah, he was training to be a cop. The military called him, and they wanted him to be an aviary technician, and he accepted. First he did college as a theater major, and then switched to be a cop. Specifically a detective is actually what he was aiming for. Yeah, they were actually putting in a little bit more damage than I thought. Right, I should have changed out, and not had the thingy thing again. Okay, you know what? This is actually a little bit rougher than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to go back them up. Because Thomas is their medic, I think. You know what? I'm going to die doing this too. That was really stupid of me. I shouldn't have been so reckless as to not bring Malaria with me. Yeah, I survived that by luck. That was too reckless. See you, Sacerus? Oh, sorry, it's Cleffa's going and you guys are saying bye to Cleffa. Okay. See you, Cleffa. Yeah, the Canadian military watched our Friday 13th streams and saw how good Brandon was at shooting his own teammates. And they're like, fuck, if he's this good at killing his teammates, we gotta get this guy. Think about how good he'd be if we convinced him that he's part of, like, the Taliban or something. He'd shoot his teammates like nothing, like nobody's business. You accidentally made Payday 2 too big of a resolution and now you can't read the other options? How the hell did you do that? Like, it's off the screen? How did you do that? Is it set to windowed? Hi. Can I cop buddy you? No, you're a corpse. You know what? I'm actually gonna switch here. We gotta clean this out a little. It's, getting a little nasty. Hi. Oh, shit, that actually didn't kill him. I guess I do need to... I walked right into that. I need to get a little bit more used to, the health of shields on this difficulty. I went down. Oh, shit. Thanks, Thomas. Oh, my stomach's grumbling. I am hungry. Nobody's having ammo issues? Sorry, I don't have an ammo bag for you. Okay. That way is reasonably clear. Hey, I kind of deserved that. I was trying to get a guy to surrender who's already aiming at someone else, and that was a really bad time to reload. I still had a lot of ammo, and I really didn't need to do that. That was a stupid down for me and 100% my fault. Fuck! Wow, that downed me way faster than I thought it would. I'm gonna actually eat up some doctor bag. No one will ever know where Godfrey went. Have you ever seen Brandon and Godfrey in the same room at the same time? I've heard rumors. Are they all going that way? Alright, I'm coming with. Alright, yeah, we're perfectly fine. No one's even over here. Okay, we'll just get ready to run back then, because they might follow this way, but it seems like a lot are moving around the other way because it's faster. You guys have got that. I'm going to peek over here.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah. It's actually pretty clear. Okay. Well, I got a head start. Looks like they all walked around the other way. I mean, I'm cool with that. My neck is sore today, too. Back, neck. Not having a good body day. Haven't worked out in a few days either, but just been having a rough go of it with my body.
beautiful moves.
Okay, the cops. They just stepped up their efforts. Time for you to
Oh, it's the same surveillance, but it's actually Godfrey and Bigfoot. True. Man, it's gonna be so long before we can continue that Bigfoot stream series. That was so fun. I'm not doing great, says Rigatoni. Do you mean like you don't think your play is up to snuff? Or do you mean, ow? Whoa, you guys came out of nowhere. Or do you mean, you're like hurt in the game? That was weird. Okay, first plan is the paintings, right? Play is going to shit. It's okay, I'm sure you'll pick up. Believe me, I was plenty out of practice too. I hadn't played properly in like 4 months last time. Ooh. Oh, he died. Oh, the painting hunt. Sometimes it's like instant, and sometimes there's just that one fucking painting no one can find. Hey. I like when it's on the ground like that, so I don't need to roof it. Anyone have a gas can? Yeah, man, you were on that one fast. Alright, so we need to do the car one, so let's work our way to the parking lot. Hey, I'm being more reckless than I should right now.
Watch your position. I'm pretty close. Just give me a few minutes.
Nope. Forgot you need to jump there. Okay, wow, got a lot of people right there. Let's clear that before they congregate with a bigger group. Hey, look, a bigger group. Surrender, please. You know what? Ooh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shit, I was hoping I could get in before that happened. All right, that was bad of me. Thank you. Man, I don't like going down this much. I'm gonna eat up your medic bags. Doctor bags, you know what I mean. I also overcommitted on shooting that last cop. That was a waste of ammo. Panicking too much. Check out down. What a dink. It's like Brandon used to say. MDB has the downs. You know it. What got you? Oh, you must be in the Swan Song. Okay. Oh, hey. Didn't even see him. How clear are we over here? It actually looks shockingly clear. Ooh, that was getting a little hairy. They started shooting me near the end. Is that the first car or the second car that we just did? Where do you go down? I'm sure Malaria can get that. Shit, I might actually go down. Yeah, I'm in really bad cover right now. Oh, fuck, that was a bad jump. I just got Big Boss from... I just got info from Big Boss. Is one of the enemies... Oh. I misread that. I thought you were doing the whole, you know, go where there's an enemy sniper on the field, be careful, that whole thing. But no, you were not doing that reference. So I just sound like an idiot. You know, the usual. I might go down here. Where am I being shot from? Hi, obvious guy flanking me. Should have seen that one coming. Am I the only one over here? This is a bad spot for me. I should probably not be here right now.
I've always liked to play with cars as a kid.
Yay! I did a smart and stopped being over there. Okay. The one that matters. Don't know why we don't just do this one first. I'm out of cop buddies, actually. I should get a new one. If anything, just to keep some of the heat off me. Hopefully I can join after Carface. I think this might be my last heist of the day. I'm getting too hungry. I gotta get better about timing out my meals so that I'm eating, like, right before the stream. But I got so much to do right now. My lip just kind of healed enough that I can record again. After so many days of a giant gaping wound in my mouth, which was awful. Right, we need to, yeah, over here. And there'll be the turrets. There's one. That was quick. Sorry, Aeon. But, yeah, yeah, sleeping schedule's been all kinds of fucked up because Fatima's got weird hours, although she's being relocated to Oakville soon for work, which means way shorter drive. Instead of like an hour and a half drive to work, she'll have like 20 minutes, if that. And Stardew till next week. I do love Stardew. Have fun. Hi. Totally forgot that room is full of dudes. And there's Captain Invincible. Holy shit, how many crits did I get on him, too? It's amazing.
Don't fuck with the butcher. Thank you for your help.
Thanks for following Challenge Cake, welcome to the flock. And Back TS, welcome to the flock. Hey guys, how many new followers and subscribers have I gotten today? I can't see the number, I can just see a list of names. I don't want to sit there counting them out forever. Sure, none of you want to watch me do that. Sure, you'd probably rather watch me play. Drop it. It says 3 and 9, so I'm gonna guess 3 subscribers, 9 followers. Awesome, that's really good. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm surprised I've been picking up subscribers so fast. To be fair, a lot of people have been moving over from just, you know, canceling their Smashcast subscription and making a Twitch one. But I know a lot of you guys also have Amazon Prime who've been doing it, which is pretty cool. Sorry, did someone type something about Krinkov? Krinkov is pretty good. Yeah, I don't know what it's like after the skill rebalance, so I don't have any strong opinion. But I'll take your word for it. Hi, cop buddy. Nope. There we go. I had some really bad misses there. I was gonna tell him to surrender, but he died. God, turns out getting shot in the kidney is really bad. That was quite the wacky spin out he did there. We have a lot of hostages. This is good. I deserve that. Where is everyone? Over here. Ah, they're all outside. That's it. Did the sniper see him from there? Got him. He got me, but I got him. I think we shot each other at the same time. Man, you know what I'm doing after this stream? Gonna do some more editing, maybe a little more recording. Gonna get back into Stellaris. I've been playing Stellaris so much the last few days. Oh shit, I need a medic bag. Does anybody have a spare? Thomas has got it. Hey Thomas, could you get me a medic bag in here when you get a chance?
Now grab as much as you can before you escape.
Let's carry this stuff the fuck out of here.
I don't know how bad his delay is. Oh, he's going to a corner. That might be for it. No?
Here's a medic bag.
Thank you. I should have crouched. Supposed to play some WoW to stream? Yeah, everybody go play WoW on the free, the free, why am I blanking on the name? Private server. It's awesome. They're doing an update soon that I'm not thrilled about, but I think they might change it back. But yeah, free. Burning Crusade. Love that game. How much are we taking? 6? Yeah, 6. Let's just do 6. We'll do the minimum. Get this done. Call it a day. We'll raid somebody. Remember, everybody, if you stay after the stream, we raid someone. I'll see who's live on my list, and I'll raid them. Alright, I don't like how hairy it is down there right now. Not a fan of Burning Crusade, personally? Really? I love Burning Crusade. I thought it was such a good expansion. Frozen Throne was pretty good too, although near the end of Frozen Throne is where they start to dumb it down a little bit too much for my tastes. Vanilla is great too, it's just, I really like Burning Crusade. He has one, you should make a Discord server to talk with teammates. Yeah, I got a Discord server. I mean, people you play on should. I don't like having random people in, mostly because all it takes is one person with a bad microphone to bring down the stream. Unless we are doing one of our... That's what's causing the damage. Unless we're doing one of our Friday 13th streams, then it's integral to have everybody's voice there. Okay, I don't like that we're up on here so much. Thanks for following David Hunt over on YouTube. Welcome to the flock. I'm not sure if you're over here, but you know. Oh. I forgot that I didn't have a Molotov. That's an incinerary, which I don't know how much mileage I'm gonna get out of that here. I actually kind of just want to wait for the assault to end at this point because we're not making any headway. Do we have an ammo bag around here? I wouldn't mind a refill. Yes, sir, as soon as I got out of school. Yeah, I try and time it to be convenient for both North America and Western Europe. Frozen Throne is Warcraft 3. Sorry, it's Wrath of the Lich King. I always get Wrath of the Lich King and Frozen Throne mixed up. I love Warcraft 3. Such a fucking great game. I was actually just talking about that the other day with Gull of Doom. Fuck, that is a good game. All right, it looks like it's really clearing out. Finally. Okay, I'm actually gonna go down there. Ammo pickups galore, and I instantly got sniped from the own roof. I forgot a dude spawns up there. I'm a dumbass. 2 guys, apparently. Oh, did I just fuck us over? Okay, because a lot of us are looking pretty bad here. Yeah, I might have... Wow, did I just ruin it for the whole team? I'm really sorry, guys, if I just doomed us all. Okay, I'm reasonably clear, at least in what I can see. So, Malaria, you might be able to get me. Thank you. I really desperately need an ammo bag, though. I'm looking bad. Hi. Yeah, they're definitely fading. Okay, I'm getting ammo. Good job on the Twitch affiliate. Thanks, I appreciate it. But we're going for a Twitch partnership this month. 75 average viewers or more. If we do a lot of Domina, I think we'll do it just fine. Because Domina, we get like 90 viewers. Domina's so fucking fun. Who got me? Is there still a dozer around here? There might be. It's hard to see with all the greenery. Fuck, fuck, fuck. I gotta hit someone. Ah. Okay, I'm near Dr. Beggs, though, so don't worry about that. Just get me up. Thank you. Then you mentioned Domina. It's so good, isn't it? It's such a fun game. And now that we are on Twitch, we got a Twitch integration. That was so much fun. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Oh, man. I'm doing really bad. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really starting to shit the bed. I'm getting reckless because we're near the end. Ooh, this is bad. Oh, right. That's a dead end. Shit, shit, shit. I really need to get Rigatoni. It might be bad in there, though. I need to leave a medic to it. Fuck, this is bad. We're getting separated really bad. I can't believe you got the revive on that. Must have been through a wall. Fuck, 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 fuck. I'm going down. No, I held on. Okay. I'm good, I'm good. Thank you. Not sure who got me there, but I need the armor to come back before I can get a shot in. Come on. Just need to hit a guy. There. Just had to get my health regen going. Thanks for the bags. I would love some quality cop buddies to draw fire away from me right about now. Thank you. He surrendered. Anything to take some of the heat off. Do we have 6 bags we're juggling here? Which are we talking about? Payday 2 tools doesn't seem to be able to save anything. I don't know what it, I don't remember what it's called, like payday2skills.com or something. PD2 skills, something like that. Yeah, click share and you get a link. Yeah. Thanks for letting me know sedated. Nope. Oh shit, we do need 2 more bags? Okay. PD2skills.com. Yeah, thanks Malaria. Hey! Breaking the assault, we got this. Let's just get that shit out of here real fast. We just need 2 bags. Whoa! Whoa! There is a dozer over there, I think. I heard a minigun. Where is he? Shit, I'm being reckless. I shouldn't have reloaded there. 2 bullets. Someone popped around the corner, I'd have been done. Wow, I've gone down so many more times than everyone else. Thank you. I might go down again and just go into custody. Don't worry about me if I go into custody. Just get those bags going. We're done. We're done. Alright. It's okay, Thomas. You can drop the bag if you need to. Both of you. You can drop the bags if you need to, but if you think you can make it with the bag, go for it.
First aid kit here! Got a first aid kit here! First aid kit here! First aid kit here! Hey, look at me, you beast! Follow me!
Wow, they even have grays on it? That's pretty fast. In fairness, they've probably been keeping an eye on the beta. the skills on PD2skills.com are in different places. I think it's out of date. Oh, okay. Yeah, use whatever one is up to date. PD2 tools does seem more up to date. Okay, yeah, just use that one then. Sorry, I'm not familiar with all the websites. Oh man, I'm gonna go eat. It's gonna be great. I don't know what I'm gonna eat actually. I made some egg fried rice for breakfast. I'm not sure what I'm gonna make for lunch. What time is it? 6 p.m.? Yeah, not sure. Dinner for me isn't until usually like midnight or 1 a.m. because of, you know, Fatima works closing shifts in Toronto. It's a long drive. Anyway, that was a fun stream, everybody. Went a little bit over time, but that's fine. Again, I'm streaming every single Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday for all of March. Try and get partnership. If you stay around the chat after the stream, I'm going to go and host some people. We're gonna raid somebody. I'll see who's live. And yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, check out the description. You can find the playlist of my Payday 2 streams, as well as the link to the Twitch page, where you can catch us live next time and maybe play some Payday 2 live with us next time. Thank you everybody for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.